Hi friends, this is a quick video series for mapping section of the prelims, especially for the UPSC exam. However, this also helps other state PSC exams as well. So let's quickly start our discussion with the Arunachal Pradesh. Why Arunachal Pradesh? Because Arunachal Pradesh is in news because of this McMahon line and Sela Pass, and government is also trying to construct a highway across this line of actual control, and there was also a bridge on the Siang river, okay, which is nothing but the tributary of the Brahmaputra river. So in this context, we need to see important aspects associated with the Arunachal Pradesh, and this is how you guys have to prepare the mapping section also. So side by side, we'll also see what are the biosphere reserves and national parks, biosphere reserves and the national parks and tiger reserves, important tiger reserves that are present in the Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, so before coming to the McMahon line, okay, we'll understand Shimla Convention. In 1914, China, Tibet, and India, they sat together and tried to understand what should be the boundary of the Tibet region. Now, Tibet is part of the China, and China then it was represented by the government which is currently ruling the Taiwan, okay, Republic of China. This was a government that was ruling the China at that time, and India was ruled by the British at that time. Okay, so finally these three guys have sat on the table and they have arrived at the McMahon line. Okay, this is the McMahon line, which India considers as a boundary between the India and the China. Okay, this part is nothing but the Tibet region, which is a currently integral part of the China. However, China says we were not participating in that discussion. It was the Taiwan government, so we do not accept this McMahon line, which today is nothing but also the line of actual control in the Northeast region. So China officially denies this McMahon line. However, India considered this McMahon line as a boundary between the India and the China. China considers this Arunachal Pradesh is also part of this. This is this part. Okay, this Arunachal Pradesh is also the part of their Tibet region. Okay, so there's a dispute between India and the China, and here you have the Tawang region. Okay, so India is constructing the various aspects in this area. So let's have a look at them. I hope things are clear. So Shimla Convention, it is a convention between these three countries, and finally they have arrived at a McMahon line, because the person involved at that time, the foreign secretary, was McMahon. So the line was has been given under his name. That is called the McMahon line. So India is fine with this McMahon line, but China is not okay with this McMahon line. So this was happened in the 1914, and it is currently 2024. It's been more than 100 years. So remember this. So this is an important aspect. What is the stand of China? Why China does not accept it here, accept the agreement? See here, because the China was represented by the government of Republic of the China. So it denies, or it do not accept, completely accepts this McMahon line. However, this is diplomatic things. Okay, in 1959, Indian government say China was fine and okay with this McMahon line. Only recently, China is changing its stand. This is the strategy of the China to create some kind of concern or nervousness in India. So what happens with this? Now see, India is trying to construct various highway projects, infrastructure projects in these regions. So your whatever the funds, that is money is there, it is being moved into the areas of defense, preparedness, and other aspects. So China want to create that kind of pressure over the India, which is actually not highly disputed area between the India and the China. So anyways, let's keep it prelims focus. We will discuss it some other time. So this is a highway that India wants to build in the Arunachal Pradesh region. So and the entire Arunachal Pradesh. Apart from this, in the Tawang region, government is also building Sela Pass. You might have seen in the news. Here there is a Sela Pass. It is trying to connect the Assam, okay, Tejpur region to the Tawang region. So these are the certain important things that you need to know. Okay, before coming to the Siang bridge, let's also see this Sela tunnel. Okay, see here the Sena tunnel. Okay, it is trying to connect this Tawang region along with the Tejpur in the Assam. And this Sela tunnel has three major passes. So these three major passes also become important, and that's the reason I have also made certain important passes of these regions. Okay, we will also discuss those three regions. Apart from this, there is also this Nechipu tunnel. Okay, sorry for the wrong pronunciation. This Nechipu tunnel, it is also nearby to this Sela Pass. So UPSC might ask you, since Sela Pass is in the news, UPSC might ask you this Nechipu tunnel, or they might ask about the Siang bridge. Where is it? Its location. Like this, they try to focus on the other aspects rather than directly hitting the Sela tunnel. Okay, so Sela tunnel and the Nechipu tunnel both are being built by the BRO, and this is the longest tunnel, and it provides all weather connectivity. If something happens in the Tawang region, currently India is it makes it difficult for the India to move into this Selang to this Arunachal Pradesh Tawang region. But when you build this tunnels, it becomes easy for the India to mobilize troops towards this Tawang region. Okay, hope these things are clear. Now check out the important passes that are present in this region. But before coming to the passes, see here, this is the Siam bridge. Now this bridge is being built over this river is the Siam river, which is nothing but the tributary of the Brahmaputra. So by constructing this bridge, government is able to provide easy access to the line of actual control again. So Siam bridge and those two tunnels become very important for us from the exam point of view. See here, this is the Brahmaputra and Siam is a tributary. So on this Siam river, we are constructing the bridge so that we are able to move in this LAC region easily without any kind of problems. Okay, so these are certain infrastructure projects which we should keep in mind. Apart from this, passes. Now, what are generally passes means? Because this area has huge mountains, Himalayan regions, okay, greater Himalayas, and these are very large mountains. You cannot easily cross these mountains whenever you want. Only there are certain zones where like these gaps are available. Only through these gaps you are able to cross. And these gaps become important for us because you can't build some kind of roads by bringing down these mountains. Only through these gaps you have to do anything. Now see, Nathula and Jalipala, they are part of this Sikkim and become important passes towards the China region or Tibet region. Now see, this is the Sikkim, and here you have the Bhutan, and here you have the Arunachal Pradesh. So in these few important passes that you need to know. See here the Bomdila Pass, which we have seen, and also the Bumla Pass. See, the Bumla Pass tries to connect the Arunachal Pradesh and the China. Important pass for the bilateral trade. Okay, so this is the Tibet, which is a part of the China. And then Bomdila Pass, it is also important pass that connects China with Arunachal Pradesh with the Lhasa region in the Tibet. Okay, so this becomes very important. And see, Deepu Pass, this is also very important pass. It is in the easternmost pass. This is the Myanmar. Okay, at the tri-junction of the Myanmar, China and the India, this Deepu Pass is present. And this Dihang Pass, it is also important because Brahmaputra river, okay, that enters in India through this region, this Brahmaputra. Now we will see that also. So this Dihang Pass also become very important, and these are the certain important passes that you should be aware of while studying about the Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, hope these things are clear. Apart from this, few other important facts of Arunachal Pradesh: Itanagar, its capital, and recently GI tag was received for three of its products of Arunachal Pradesh. That is Akchupi, Khatai, and also Tangsa Textile. Apart from these three GI tags, there is also Zero Valley. That is a valley that is present between the two mountain regions. Okay, this is very famous valley for the tourist site. And this Zero Valley has the tribe called Aptani tribe. And this Aptani tribe are responsible for this Tangsa textiles. And this Zero Valley is also famous for kiwis. And kiwis grown here has got the organic certification under the Mission Organic Value Chain Development for the Northeast region. So it is very important to know Zero Valley is present in Arunachal Pradesh and Aptani tribe is present there, and Tangsa textile got the GI tag, and also kiwis are grown here. Apart from this, Arunachal Pradesh is sharing border with three countries: Bhutan, China, and Myanmar. And of course, China has the longest boundary with the Arunachal Pradesh. Only two Indian states share boundary with the Arunachal Pradesh, that is Assam and the Nagaland. It's very important fact. Okay, so this has to be remembered. Then let's talk about the Brahmaputra. Brahmaputra river originates in the Kailash ranges near the Manu Sarovar lake. Okay, that is the glacier name is called Chemyadung Glacier. This is the NCERT fact that you need to know here. And here there is a Namcha Barwa, a mountain of Greater Himalayas. Here there is a gorge. Okay, and this gorge, this Brahmaputra river, which is called as a Arlung Sangpo river in the Tibet, takes the southward turn and then it again starts moving towards the west like this, and finally it enters the Bangladesh and joins the Bay of Bengal here. Okay, so before joining the Bay of Bengal, certain important tributaries are present for the this Brahmaputra river. These are the right hand tributaries and the left hand tributaries that we should know. Okay, see here the left hand tributaries, Dhansri, this is the Dhansri tributary, and the second one is the Kopili. These are the two important left-hand tributaries. Apart from this, Dibang and the Lohit are the two rivers which join this Dihang river. Okay, after southward movement, this river becomes the Dihang river. Then from here, see here, what are the rivers that are joining? This is the Subansri river, and this is the Kaming river, and this is Manas river, and this is Sankosh river, and this is the Tista river. Do not get confused. Tista is the tributary of the Brahmaputra, not the Ganga. So these are the very important tributaries. You need to remember these tributaries. And also please know, Subansiri is the longest tributary or largest tributary of the Brahmaputra. And government is also constructing hydropower project on this Subansiri river, trying to provide power for both Arunachal Pradesh and the Assam. It is still in the construction phase because of some landslides. The project got halted recently, and this was also in the news. So this Subansiri becomes very important. And here you have the Majuli Island. This is the one of the largest riverine island that is present in the Assam region. So please try to remember all these river and its tributaries of the Brahmaputra. See here I have given Subansiri is the largest tributary of the Brahmaputra, and because of the hydropower projects, it is in the construction. See here Brahmaputra, after entering into the Bangladesh, it becomes the Jamuna, and Jamuna merges with the Padma river, which finally falls into the Bay of Bengal. The important facts that we should remember, have tried to add it here. Okay, so there is also very important biosphere reserve called the Dihang and the Dibang Biosphere Reserve. Okay, it is present somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here, and it has biosphere reserve is a very large area. Okay, you all guys might be aware of the concept of the biosphere reserve, national parks and wildlife sanctuary. This biosphere reserve is, since it is the biggest area, and it also houses in it Mouling National Park and the Dibang Wildlife Sanctuary. Okay, you need to know there are two national parks in the Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh has the two national parks, very important to know. Two national parks, that is the Mouling National Park and the Namdhapa National Park. Okay, and one biosphere reserve, that is the Dihang and Dibang. So these are the very important things that you need to know. Apart from this, three important tiger reserves that we should be aware of. One is the Pakke Tiger Reserve, Kamlang, and the Namdhapa Tiger Reserve. So these are the certain important national parks and biosphere reserves and the tiger reserves in the Arunachal Pradesh. Everyone should be very clear about it. Now Namdhapa, very important fact of the Namdhapa is from the cat species, all the bigger cat species like tiger, leopard, snow leopard, clouded leopard is available in this Namdhapa National Park. Apart from this important fact, another important fact is the critically endangered Namdhapa flying squirrel is found here, and also Hulok gibbon. This is the only ape that is found in India, is also found in this Namdhapa National Park. And remember one of the important fact that is present, this Namdhapa National Park is present between the Mishmi Hills and the Patkai range. Can you see here? See here, this is the Namdhapa National Park, and here you have the Mouling National Park, and here you have the Pakke Tiger Reserve. And see here Kamlang Wildlife Sanctuary and also the Tiger Reserve. These are the certain important facts. This is the Brahmaputra River that we have seen, and this Tejpur is the Assam, and Nameri is also in the Assam. So these are the certain important facts which I have tried to cover. I hope you enjoyed the series within a short span. I have tried to cover important aspects with Arunachal Pradesh, and this material will be available on the Telegram. Please like, share with your friends, whoever is writing the exam this year, and also subscribe my channel. Thank you.